When me just recently finished watching Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, I just have one thing in mind. I'll never be a part of the crowd that believes that the only good thing about Demon Slayer is the animation. Yes, the animation is eye popping. Yes, the animation is the best thing about the show. Yes, it's a lot of people say like it's the best animated show out here right now. But that doesn't mean it's the only good thing. The story behind it is great, even with each individualized character, both good and bad. And the story behind them and the morals and their motives and why they do what they do or how they become the person that they are. They did it in a great way. Yes, I understand that Tanjiro's story on its own is basic. It's a kind of like a basic revenge story. But just because it's basic doesn't mean it's bad. Just because it's complex doesn't make it good. I don't think a story has to be complex to have layers on layers on layers on layers in order for it to be a good story. I just truly care about how well can you tell a story? How do you use these characters to tell a story in a good way? And Demon Slayer does a really good job at that. It's a similar situation with My Hero. They had kind of backlash about the story. Another thing about these stories and whatnot is one of those stories where these villains had unforeseen circumstances and uncertainties in their lives from outside sources that turned them evil. They ain't like All For One, who literally came up out the womb, wanted to disregard his brother, his mom, or something like that. No, these people have valid reasons as to why they became who they became. And when you tie all that together, it just makes a really good story. So I'll never be with the crowd that thinks that animation is what's carrying the show and everything else about it is mediocre or trash. I'll never be with them.